Or maybe I had his, because staring into his face, I saw myself. His gaze flickered from me to my mother. I waited for him to speak, for him to acknowledge me somehow, for him to realize who I was, that I was a part of him. But he didn't do any of those things. Instead, he turned, looking away, his attention back on the two beautiful little girls at his table. I stood there, struggling to find the words, trying to tell him I was his daughter, that I'd found him. But my voice failed me. A slow heat spread across my face, tears filling my eyes as embarrassment rushed through me like a wave carrying me away. "Don't you ever do that again," my mother hissed in my ear, pulling me back. "He is a very important man. No one can ever know he's your father. Ever." "But I found him," I whispered through tears. "He was lost and I found him." "He has his own family. He didn't want to be found." That was the day I stopped believing in bullshit about kings and princes. "You want another?" I stared down at the nearly empty Jack and Diet Coke. "Sure, why not?" "It can't be that bad, love." "I fucked up." Hank grinned. "You and everybody else in this town. Just spin it. Isn't that what you do best?" I downed the rest of my drink, offering him a weak smile. Hank was my favorite bartender at the Hay Adams. I didn't come here a lot, the drink's way too overpriced for my college student budget, but I liked to come once in a while. Hank had been serving me drinks going back to the days when I drank Shirley Temples. In a fucked-up way, this place felt like home. I needed to come tonight, needed to remind myself of why I wanted to get into politics in the first place, needed to drink off the epically bad day. If a senior staffer had made the mistake I did, they would have been given a serious warning. For a college senior, a lowly intern, to make the mistake, well, let's just say I was terrified I'd be fired tomorrow. My big DC career over before it even started. Let's not even add in the sad embarrassment of potentially being fired from a job I wasn't even getting paid for. "Haven't seen your mom in here in a while," Hank commented. "She's in the Caribbean with a congressman." There were few secrets in D.C., and my mother was basically a legend. She was a groupie's groupie, except politicians were her rock stars, and elections her sold-out concerts at Madison Square Garden. "He's a good guy." I smirked, not surprised Hank already knew who I was talking about. Discretion wasn't exactly Janie Gardner's forte. "Sure." We both knew my mom wasn't with him because he was a good guy. I leaned over the bar top. "Give me something good, Hank. Anything, I'm desperate here." You wanted to know the real DC dirt? Bartenders saw it all. "Let me think." He grinned, leaning closer, my co-conspirator in scandal. "Guess who's having an affair with a page?" "Senator Michelson, old news." "There are rumors of an inquiry on campaign finance." I laughed. Brian at Yellow Bar already told me that one. It was pretty hard to stump a girl who'd grown up on political scandals as bedtime stories.
Will. Seriously fine? Who wrote this trash? A high school girl? It was supposed to be a political blog. Sure, it tended to focus on the scandalous and occasionally steamy, but reducing my campaign to a few words about my looks pissed me off. Nothing about the issues or the good I could do my district in Virginia. It was bad enough that I wasn't a native son, my ties to the state limited to my grandfather's legacy. I'd spent months trying to convince my prospective constituents that they could trust me to represent them. And in a few sentences, some blogger had diminished me to little more than a candidate on a reality TV dating show. Fuck. The blog had been a thorn in my side from the beginning. Not that I was